Welcome, Dan. We are so glad you are prepared to run your own IEP meeting. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, I'm a little nervous, but I feel ready. Welcome to my meeting. Today, the purpose of the meeting is to talk about my goals this last year and make new ones for next year, and talk about anything I need to be successful in school. Mrs. Patterson, could you please share the parent rights with my mom?
She does.
Thank you, Mrs. Patterson.
Could everyone please introduce themselves? My name is Dan, and I'm in the 11th grade.
I'm Tabitha, Dan's mother.
I am Mrs. Patterson, Dan's teacher.
I am Miss Darling, Dan's principal.
I think I have really good strengths in music and math, but I struggle a bit with reading. I want to eventually go to school to be a film composer. I would like to hear from the team one strength I have and one thing I can work on.
Dan is a very hard worker. I never have to remind him to do his homework, and he likes school. I think this is great. One concern I have is that he tends to wait until the last minute to ask for help or clarification.
Yeah, I do.
Dan, I agree you are a very hard worker. It is wonderful to see that you are asking for help, and I would love to support you asking for it earlier. One other thing I see you do very well is organize your notes. I think you have such good notes that I would like to see you help your peers more with organizational skills.
I can do that!
Dan, it is so nice to hear some wonderful things about you. I see you around school every day, and it seems you are kind of shy in a large group, but you do very well in a small group setting like this. I see that as a combination of a strength and also something to work on.
I am glad to report that I passed both of my goals this year. One was to create a resume for a film composer career, and the other was to improve my reading fluency from 70 to 95 words per minute with 1 or 0 mistakes. This year, Mrs. Patterson and I want to work on being able to support my writing with evidence. Please take a look at my reading goal and let me know what you think.
The team does.
This looks like a great goal, Dan.
Oh, and Mom, you know how we're going to Disneyland this year?
That was supposed to be a surprise.
Can't get anything by me. Well, I can link it to my transition goal.
How?
I can set up meetings with some of the professionals that work there in music. I have already started making some connections with the help of our career specialist.
I'm so proud of you.
Dan, you are doing such a great job with your meeting. What is next on the agenda?
I believe we're almost done! All we need to talk about is whether or not I benefit from special education, which I definitely do when I get to work with Mrs. Patterson to help me understand my work. I think the supports we had this year to rework problems for a higher grade and being able to test in a quiet place are perfect. I would like to have those again and text-to-speech on state testing. Any questions?
The team agreed.
Wow, Dan, it has been so great seeing you run your own meeting. I'm so proud of you.
Well, I would like to thank everyone for coming to my meeting. See y'all next year!
I guess Dan does not necessarily need assistive technology. Oh well. Maybe Lucasfilms is hiring.